Alright, fuck it. We're going live. We are going live. So what did we talk about yesterday? Mm-hmm. Alright, it's a little backed up. It's fine, whatever it is. Testing, yeah, we're good. Make these a little lighter. Okay. And right now, got a channel right here. So that's why price is supporting it. It seems like it wants to go higher. Down to greetings from the elder to the lady chosen by God, to her children, truly love all of you. Not the only one. All those who know the truth love you the same way. We love you because of the truth. The truth lives in us. That truth will be with us forever. Grace, mercy, and peace will be with us from God the Father, from His Son, Jesus Christ, as we live in truth and love. I was very happy to learn about some of your children. I will live truth just as the Father commanded us to. And now, dear lady, I tell you, we should all love each other. This is not a new command. It is the same command we had from the beginning, and loving means living the way He commanded us to live. And God's command is this, that you live a life of love. You heard this command from the beginning. Many false teachers are in the world now. They refuse to say Jesus Christ came to earth and became a man. Anyone who refuses to accept this fact is a false teacher and the enemy of Christ. Be careful, don't lose a reward you have worked for. Be careful so that you will receive all your reward. Everyone must continue to follow only the teaching about Christ. Whoever changes the teaching does not have God. But whoever continues to follow the teaching about Christ has both the Father and His Son. Don't accept those who come to you, but do not bring this teaching. Don't invite them into your house. Don't welcome them in any way. If you do, you are helping them with their evil work. I have so much to say to you, but I don't want to use this paper and ink. Instead, I hope to come to visit you. Then we can be together and talk, and this will make us very happy. The children of your sister, who was chosen by God, send you their love. Things are really backed up. Anyways, market's about to open. Again, the game plan is to find a channel, make sure it retraces back to the level of interest. And today I'm gonna try out this. I'm gonna try using the anchored volume profile to see if I can spot any components that I can use when entering the market. This is a little tricky though. I mean, the thing I'll say is it's a little tricky because we do have this larger channel, price is respecting this area, but then we are forming this opposing channel. And this is the one that I'm intrigued with. Yeah, I would want to see a retracement into this area. Tracing here, trading short. I'm gonna go with 8 micros. Wish the resolution was better on this. It's fine. Alright, market's about to open. Let's get to it. Would be looking for a retracement. Going in short. 8 micros. First, we're gonna hit this. We hit one of our targets already, and we're now gonna not really happy with the entry. Since it is a little volatile, I'm gonna move my stop to break even, and I'm gonna go for a larger target down here. Also look at the POC. Might get rid of this here. Yeah, going for a larger target, going short. Yeah, I'm gonna be going all the way down here. Like market doesn't want to drop. We've already entered. Already broke past the midpoint on this larger channel. I do think it's gonna drop to this low down here. Hoping we can see the drop before it goes any higher. So this is an eval account. Just looking to pass it in one day, to be honest. I don't know if with this size I probably won't pass it, but I'm gonna just go for the low here. So right now the account, if I can get this 27,850 to hit, I'll probably be up like 25,800. Right now I'm in $700 of profit. I'm really hoping this hits. I'm being completely honest, I feel like this market could just go on a complete tear. If I could break this level and then break past this level. But then this happened to me yesterday where I was kind of reaching for a little too much and I ended up just getting stopped out because it reversed. So this would be a 100-point move, over a 100-point move if we can hit it. See, this is what I don't like. It's that shit I don't like. They look like pretty. They look like pretty healthy retracements. Yeah, so I'm gonna just start live streaming, bro. I mean, I've been wanting to do it for some time. I've done it in the past, but I think I need to just take that leap. Just start live streaming, and now I can go over some of my trades. I don't really care about the audience. I don't really care about being watched. I mean, there's pros and cons to this shit, right? I feel like you get people watching you. You probably, sometimes you feel obligated to live stream. I'm gonna just hop on here and just do this for me. Okay, so pretty healthy retracement here. I do think it could find that continuation to the downside. I think it would be okay for me to take. Considering we're in this larger channel, I wouldn't want it to break past that midpoint, this midpoint here. So I'm gonna use this swing point as protection, as like my safety there. I think this is gonna drop. This was such a beautiful play though. If this plays out, man, I mean, and it is playing out, it's gonna be such a wonderful play. Let me go ahead and see, point out the executions right here. So we sold a position. We hopped in twice with 4 micros. We sold one of our positions was at 27,975, and then we bought. I got a quick. I got a quick little target at 27,948. That was a little over 20 points. And now I'm looking for this larger target, and I think it's gonna come right now. There it is. Imagine this thing just bounces. That's the only thing that scares me every time. It's just like, imagine that's like the last point. See, like, I don't like that. It's probably gonna hit. It makes me nervous. Like, just seeing how it just stopped right here. Like, why did it stop right there? Now of course, it's gonna pull back. Like, ticks, right, like, literally one or 2 points before my target. I think this is gonna go lower. Boom. Target hit. So I don't even remember what the average fill was, but it was like around 70 here. And yeah, we got over 100 points on this one. That's beautiful, man. Beautiful, beautiful. And I need about $400 to pass this eval. Maybe we could find ourselves a pretty good entry. another entry, but that was definitely the play. That was definitely the play. So again, drawing out the most recent channels, we had this overextended channel, it retraced, and I used this volume profile to kind of tell me where to get in. And what I'm looking for here is the area, the volume area, and the point of control. So during this move, throughout this move, it retraced, it broke above, it was above this 80% volume area, then it came down, and this is where I essentially where I want to, get in. So let's go ahead and it's going lower, bro. Beautiful play. I mean, honestly, like if I could just take one or two setups, I know sometimes I just be getting ahead of myself because sometimes I be getting ahead of myself just because, I want to pass the account or I have this number in my head that I want to hit. But yeah, it's dropped down. It's dropping down even lower, and I had a feeling it was. If I were to zoom out here, I'm happy with the exit. Like this 2800 is also another nice profit target here. We're now getting into overextended range, so I would be cautious trading shorts. I would be very cautious trading shorts right here. But like this is a phenomenal. Not unless this market just just dumps. If it's just one of those days where it just continues to dump. But I do expect a little pullback here. Buyers may be entering the market here because now we're in overextended range. But I'm happy with the exit. I mean, we targeted these lows. Boom. And you saw that I moved my target. You see buyers now stepping in. I moved my target because I did think, it was going to break past these two lows. Yeah, this is phenomenal. Phenomenal. Blah, 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 blah. I would want to pass the eval. I would want to pass the eval right now, but I don't understand why. Oh, yeah. Well, I'm gonna just continue to live stream, bro. I don't. And I think this is gonna be helpful too, because I'm gonna be able to look back at the way that I'm managing the trades, the way that I'm reacting, the setups that I'm looking for, and also the one thing I plan on doing today is meeting up with a friend. He also trades Nasdaq. He uses time frame charts, but it's gonna be cool to get to watch the replay with him. Like yo, this is what I took today. So yeah, that's the one trade that this might be the only trade that I take today. Because right now I'm not seeing much. This worked out beautifully. That's like the trade of the day. Honestly, if this was real money, I'd probably just call it. But damn, look, this is going even lower, bro. This is what I think. This would have probably I would have been if I was still in this trade. I probably would have passed the account. I would have definitely passed the account. Also a mistake on my part, just looking back. Damn, it's one of those days where it's just gonna dump. That's insane. That setup actually doesn't look too bad. Going short right here. Yeah, that actually doesn't look bad at all. Damn. Um, yeah, so the only other mistake, not mistake, but just something to keep in mind, that first initial target, I mean, it's always gonna vary, but in this case, it could have been here. Rather than getting out at this level, I could have looked to get out right here once it tested that midpoint. So you want to get out in levels of interest, and that would have been that midpoint line is definitely a level of interest. I could have gone, which means rather than getting out at 9:48, I could have gone out at 9:30 right here. Because I got out like soon after, which I mean I still got like it was still 20 points. I mean that's the minimum that I'm looking for. But in other setups, just depending on the structure and depending on the channels that I'm able to draw, I could shoot for a little more on that first TP. But I'm happy with that too. This thing's just look how it just keeps retracing. And we're seeing very healthy retracements. Little pullbacks, seller step back in, and it's just taking it lower. This is, man, if I could pass the account, 25,860. Literally $400 more, which is not a whole lot if I trade 8 micros. Imagine I was still in this play though, that would be kind of crazy. That's the tricky part about targets, bro. It's like it doesn't really matter what system you have. Like you're gonna miss out on moves, you're gonna miss out on entries, you're gonna miss out on money. That's just the nature of this game, bro. You're not always gonna trade 100% of the time. You're not gonna trade 100% perfect every time. Like there's always gonna be something that you could have done better, but it's all good. That's the nature of the game, bro. I always say just do whatever you feel comfortable with, bro. Like whatever helps you sleep at night, bro. You don't want this shit to be stressing you out. That's the one thing that I've had to learn the hard way. But yeah, so I guess the only other setup I could have considered was maybe something like this. Yeah, I like the retracement. Didn't necessarily test that 50%, but it did get in the zone, which is gets me interested. And then just hopping in right here after it broke the POC. Yeah, it could have been. Dude, this thing is just dumping. That's insane. This is overextended levels, so I'd be cautious shorting here. But again, if it's one of those days where it just dumps, there has to be some kind of relief down still. I would think. once it does find that relief bounce, I do think it's going to come back up to these levels up here. Buyers stepping in. Is there anything worth trading here? So that's a retrace. Yeah. I'm not very interested in trading this. This could just be buyers. So what I'm doing right now, and this is just this this is something new that I'm trying out as of today. I'm essentially anchoring the volume profile to the start of the retracement. So not something I'm looking to trade, but I'm curious, after this is broken, this is essentially what we're seeing right now. We're breaking it to the downside. I'm wondering if we're going to find continuation lower. We're going to be faced with this POC. Alright, let's see if it breaks, if it could sustain that move lower. Interesting. Respected that POC. So again, this is literally what I said. Once buyers, and it's coming up to this area here. Now, I wouldn't want to trade this as a retracement. It just seems a little too risky. Wondering if that's an entry right there. I'm just gonna assume we're just gonna play this little hypothetical game. Assume I got in right here because I saw it. POC is pretty far from it. So assume I got in at 763. Already up 40 points. That POC is giving us a hard time. I think this might find continuation lower. Damn, that's crazy. That is crazy. Okay, we'll see. It's a pretty strong reaction. So again, hypothetically, had I gone in right here at this 763, 764 level, where I first spotted it, I would have definitely hit an initial profit. But I am curious if you see. Oh, interesting. Very, very interesting. Going back up. So I would have gone an initial TP. Rest of the position I would have probably stopped out. And again, that's why I just hypothetically, I hypothetically entered the market just because I wanted to see. I wasn't very confident in the market moving even lower than it's moved. I think buyers are trying to step up right now and bring this a little higher. Although, again, I'm not surprised with this move. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Could this be a play right here? Going short. This is an actual play. I want to see it go a little higher. I might try this. Try it right here. Just 4 contracts. I don't want to lose too much. I don't know how I feel about that reaction. I'd get $400 from this. This would be amazing. I'm gonna just go for a big. I'm gonna go for the low here. I think that's fair. I might be able to get 400. I'm gonna move myself to break even. You want to see this dollar amount here? See if I can get that 400. Let's pass this fucking eval. Come on, baby. Come on. I just need like 20. Yeah, honestly, if this target can hit right here, that would pass the account. The good thing about this is it is making. Let's go, baby. Oh, that would suck if it just bounces off this 59. Freaking this freaking thing. Just playing with me, bro. Damn. So fucking close. That's the part that gets me frustrated. So fucking close, dog. It's insane how close I was. And there, oh my god, bro. Alright, well, pretty solid play, but that's crazy. Had I gone in with 8 contracts, I wasn't really. I didn't think I'd have to risk that much, But had I gone in with 8 contracts, I would have passed the account. Damn, so fucking close, dog. Yeah, so I've been I want to say for like the last few months I've been purchasing these 25K accounts. The numbers just make sense, man. Honestly, like you're looking for a target profit of 1250, and the drawdown is 1,000. The total drawdown, this thing's gonna fucking hit, of course. Yeah, the total drawdown is $1,000, which is I mean, in comparison to the TP, like, it just makes sense. It's gonna hit, bro. And look, this is a tricky part, bro. This is the tricky part, because my stop loss initially was up here at this 35, right? Entry right here. This was a short, risking about 20, 30, 25 points. Boom. Oh my god. Okay. Had I not moved my stop loss to break even, yeah, it is what it is. But you know what I should have done, bro? If you don't want to risk as much, let's go in with 3 micros, 2 positions. And I don't want to trade any differently, right? I want to look for that initial profit, boom, that initial target, boom, and then go for a longer position or for a longer TP. Yeah, at this point I would be cautious. The way this came down here could probably find ourselves a good move to that. Oh yeah, want to know that. Long. Quick target here. Just got filled. Beautiful. It's gonna go high. It's gotta go higher. Right, let's pass this account, dog. Let's pass this account. Let's go. Pretty much there. Seeing the numbers here, I need 1250. So 26. No. It's the spot. I think we're gonna get it. We're gonna get it. I wouldn't want it to go any lower than what it has already gone. I'm okay with this stop loss here. Not okay with that. Put my stop to break even. It needs to just go. 26,250, 26,250. Here it goes. Boom. Hell yeah. Pass the account. Just like that, baby. So again, let's just walk through it. Right. So just understanding the context here. Price has already sold off a lot. And so when we're at an extreme or when we're in oversold levels, I would be looking for a long play. And what really told me to go long was this channel here, right? This channel appeared. We started seeing this retracement here. What I did is again, this is something that I'm still messing around with, but I'm experimenting with this volume profile. Price came down below. It broke past this 80% volume area, which is the blue line. Broke above it. This is where I hopped in, and I think I played it really smart, going in three micros at a time. Went in twice with 3 micros, 6 micros in total. Got that initial target. boom, which was not a whole lot, but it wasn't a whole lot. And then it just made sense for me to stay in the position even after it retraced here, because price was still respecting these levels, right? So just extending this channel, you could see price was respecting this area, boom, and I'm just so glad that I was able to capture enough points to allow me to pass the account. So yeah. And I was actually, the crazy thing is, I started off the account today. I made $2,000 worth of profit today, I think. Or look, check this out. I made $1,640 worth of profit today. Because I started the account down $400 from yesterday's session. But no, I'm glad today went super well. I'm gonna just call it. I'm gonna call it. I'm gonna hit the gym today, get a workout in, and then I'm gonna meet up with my boy later, and I'm gonna pull this up and just kind of show him, give him a little rundown of how I trade. But yeah, we're gonna call it cool. If anyone ever watches this, appreciate you. God bless you, and just hit that subscribe button. I might be doing this a little more often. All right, peace.